I've decided to play strip subs. For every 10,000 subscribers, I'm going to take off one item of clothing. I think I'm going to be fully dressed for a while. Hello players, welcome to Sexy Tech. I'm your host, the Internet's Buzz Stringer. Come on in, the doors are open. Clothing is optional. Then we'll close the doors. Let's get sexy, Internet. Just like Grand Theft Auto 6, which will have a female playable character in its campaign for the first time. Now you'll be able to kill hookers and steal your money back as a woman. I'm going straight to Deuce Bigelow and demanding my $10 back. If you're too young to get that reference, you probably shouldn't be watching me. The story for GTA 6 is said to be inspired by Bonnie and Clyde, but the bad news is that Rockstar plans to release this game with one city and add more over time. Which, you know, that does sound great in theory, because remember how much extra content we got for the GTA 5 single player campaign? Well, there was nothing. This could all change, of course, because the game is a few years away, but I have a bad sinking feeling that we're all going to get bitten by shark cards again. And Meta may have bitten off more than it can chew, as it reports an operating loss of $2.8 billion for Q2 for its Metaverse division. The Metaverse is a thing that no one really understands how it would work or really wants Facebook to be part of it. Mark Zuckerberg is obviously quite upset. I mean, do we have a picture of Mark Zuckerberg? Yeah, there we go. Look at him holding back the tears because of his terrible ideas. Now, he is very upset, of course, because he had to raise the price of the Quest 2 by $100. The Quest 2, which is a 2-year-old piece of hardware, and what do you get for those extra $100? Well, you get a game that you probably already have. It's not really hard to see why the Metaverse isn't catching on. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Ready Player One and the idea of the Oasis, just as long as it's not run by Nolan Sorrento. I mean, do we have a picture of Nolan Sorrento? Okay, yeah, that's enough of that. But maybe people just don't want to spend $10 on a virtual burger at McDonald's that they can't eat. I mean, who would have thought that common sense would have prevailed in 2022? But speaking of not having common sense, BMW's heated seat subscription, which we talked about last week. Yeah, last week, I do like it when you visit. Anyway, people have found a way to hack BMW software to bypass the software restriction. I have waited a long time for a hack to make my bum warm. Sometimes it doesn't need a hack. Hopefully this will put BMW in the hot seat and make them realize that nobody wants to pay extra to turn on hardware that they already have. And maybe this hack will liberate the backsides for all BMW owners. It'll be like Oprah. You get a warm ass, and you get a warm ass, and you get a warm ass. T-Mobile are getting their asses spanked because T-Mobile is set to pay $500 million for a data breach. Yes, I'm British, we say data, and mobile, deal with it. T-Mobile's data breach has affected more than 76 million people. Now, here's the best part, right? The FBI found that instead of telling customers what happened, T-Mobile tried to buy the breach data back from the hackers. Maybe someone should tell T-Mobile that's not how data works. Well, we bought all the exposed data back from the hackers. There's no way they could possibly still have it. $500 million might sound like a lot, but it means that each victim will only get about $5, just enough to send 2 SMS messages. We're out of time, so I must go. But I'll see you in the Metaverse buying pink shark cards for GTA 6 online while I'm upgrading my computer chair subscription to unlock the recline features. Until next time, stay sexy and be excellent to each other. Oh, I called one of those psychic hotlines the other day and said, could you put me through to a large overweight fortune teller, please? She said, sorry, we only have mediums.